A few weeks ago, I used AI to build my website. It looks professional, it's live, the links work, and honestly, I was pretty impressed with what AI helped me create. But then I realized something. I spent a lot of time asking whether the website looked good. I checked the content, I checked the buttons, I checked the links, but there was one question I never really asked. Is this thing actually secure? So I decided to find out. I thought this was going to be simple. Sign up for a security platform. Enter my website. Run a scan. See what happens. Yeah, that's not exactly how this went. Welcome back to Everyday AI Automation. I'm Thomas, and today we're going underneath the hood of an AI-built website. The tool that started this whole experiment is called Aikido Security. I actually discovered Aikido through an advertisement. Normally, I probably would have scrolled right past it. But something caught my attention. Aikido is an application security platform designed to help identify security problems across software projects. It can look for things like vulnerable dependencies, security issues in code, exposed secrets, outdated software, and other potential risks. And since I had recently used AI to build the Everyday AI Automation website, I immediately had a question. What would a security platform find if I pointed it at something AI helped me build? Even better, Aikido offers a free developer plan. So I created an account. And that's where things got interesting. Before we go any further, I want to make something very clear. I'm not a cybersecurity professional. And I'm definitely not going to run one security tool and suddenly pretend that makes me one. This experiment is actually about something much broader. AI is making it incredibly easy for people like me to build things that previously required much more technical knowledge. That's exciting. But if AI makes building easier, do we understand what we're actually building? That's what I wanted to explore. So I signed into Aikido. The platform asked me which repositories I wanted to scan. It told me the free plan could scan up to 10 repositories. Great. Except, there was a problem. The screen said, "You have no available repos." And I just stared at it. Because I have a website. The website is live. People can visit it. I've been sharing it publicly. So where exactly is my repository? And that's when this experiment changed. I originally thought this video was going to be, I security scanned my AI website and here's what it found. Instead, Aikido forced me to ask a more basic question. Where does the code behind my AI-built website actually live? And if you're new to AI-assisted development, this is worth understanding. A repository, or repo, is essentially where the files and source code for a software project are stored and managed. Platforms like GitHub are commonly used to host these repositories. Aikido isn't simply asking for the public address of my website. It wants access to the underlying project so it can analyze the actual code. And that's something I hadn't needed to think much about when I built the site. My Everyday AI Automation website was built using Lovable. And one of the things that makes tools like Lovable so impressive is how much complexity they remove. I could describe what I wanted. AI generated the website. I made changes. I replaced things I didn't like. I added my branding. I tested the links. And eventually, I clicked publish. That's incredibly powerful. But notice what I didn't have to do. I didn't manually build the underlying application. I didn't manage a traditional development environment. And I didn't spend much time thinking about where the source code was stored. The AI platform handled much of that complexity for me until another tool needed access to it. And suddenly, I needed to understand what was happening underneath the interface. Aikido did give me an easy way out. It offered a sample repository that I could use to see how the platform worked. I could have clicked that, run a scan, shown you some security findings, and technically, I could have made a video about Aikido, but that's not the experiment I wanted to run. I don't care whether Aikido can find vulnerabilities in a sample application specifically designed for testing. I want to know what it finds in my actual website. The website AI helped me build. The website I've published. The website I've been sharing with all of you. so I stopped. I'm not going to fake the experiment just to create a cleaner YouTube video. We need the real project. And strangely enough, I think hitting this roadblock taught me something more important than a successful scan would have. AI is making technology incredibly accessible. Someone can now build a website, application, automation, or prototype without understanding every technical component underneath it. I think that's a fantastic thing. It opens technology to millions of people who previously might never have tried building something. But accessibility and understanding aren't the same thing. And eventually, those two worlds meet. Today was one of those moments for me. This is also where the conversation around vibe coding gets interesting. Vibe coding generally refers to using AI to generate software by describing what you want rather than manually writing every line yourself. And I'm fascinated by it. Because suddenly, the barrier to creating software is dramatically lower. But here's what I'm learning. Making software easier to build doesn't make everything surrounding software disappear. You still have security, privacy, permissions, repositories, dependencies, testing, deployment, maintenance, all the things professional developers have been dealing with for years. AI can hide some of that complexity from you, but hidden doesn't mean non-existent. Eventually, something may force you to look underneath the hood. For me, it was a security scanner telling me, you have no available repos. There's another lesson here that applies far beyond building websites. When AI gives you something that works, it's incredibly tempting to stop asking questions. The output looks good, the button works, the automation runs, the spreadsheet calculates, the application loads, done. But responsible AI use requires another question. Do I understand this well enough to trust it? That doesn't mean everyone needs to become a software engineer. It doesn't mean everyone needs to become a cybersecurity professional. But it does mean we should understand the limitations of the tools we're using and know when we need additional expertise. This also reinforces something I've been saying throughout everyday AI automation. AI is a tool, an incredibly powerful tool, but human judgment still matters. AI can help me build a website. That doesn't automatically make me a web developer. AI can help me analyze security findings. That doesn't automatically make me a cybersecurity expert. AI can give me capabilities I didn't previously have. But I'm still responsible for understanding when I'm reaching the limits of my own knowledge. And personally, I think that's one of the healthiest ways we can approach AI. Use it to expand what you're capable of doing. But don't confuse increased capability with expertise. So, did I security scan my AI-built website today? No, not yet. And normally that might sound like a failed experiment. I don't think it was. Because before Aikido could teach me anything about vulnerabilities, it taught me something about AI development. Building something is only the beginning. Understanding what you built matters too. So here's what happens next. I'm going back into Lovable. I'm going to figure out exactly where the source code for the everyday AI automation website lives. I'm going to determine how to connect that project to a repository that Aikido can actually access. And then, we're coming back. We're going to run the real security scan. No sample project, no staged results. The actual website. And whatever Aikido finds, I'll show you. If it finds nothing, great. If it finds a few problems, we'll learn how to fix them. And if it tells me the entire website is held together with the cybersecurity equivalent of duct tape, well, at least Wednesday's video should be interesting. If you want to see what happens, subscribe to Everyday AI Automation. Because this experiment isn't finished. And this is exactly what I want this channel to be about. Not just talking about AI, actually using it, building things, running into problems, figuring them out, and sharing what I learn along the way. Real problems, real tools, real results. Practical AI, no hype. And before you go, I have a question for you. If AI built an application for you, and everything appeared to work perfectly, Would you trust it? Or would you want someone to inspect what's happening underneath the hood first? Let me know in the comments. I'm Thomas. This is Everyday AI Automation. Thanks for watching. And hopefully, I'll see you Wednesday with some actual security scan results.